Tonight's DJ and TV show is sponsored in part by Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, ADJ, NLFX Professional, Promo Only, Newmark, and DJ and TV Insiders.
Today we're talking all about getting your start in DJing. So if you are brand new to the industry and you're trying to figure out what gear to get, how to get yourself out there, then this is the video for you. What's up, my good vibe DJ tribe? This Ask Kilma question comes from Atkins, and she wants to know how to get her foot in the door as far as the DJing process goes. Now, she's a little bit luckier because she comes into the industry with some Ableton production experience. So this is something that you might be able to use as a bargaining tool. But let's just jump into the 3 things I think you should focus on when it comes to getting yourself into the industry: gear, practice, and getting your foot in the door. So let's start with a little bit of a story. When I first got into the industry, one of the first things I was told when I saw a pair of turntables and wanted to try it out is that it would be too technical for me. Now, this is ridiculous because anybody can learn anything if they put their mind to it. So try to keep in mind while you're trying out various types of equipment that if you're dedicated, you can absolutely learn it. And if there is anybody out there that is telling you that it's going to be too hard, then take it with a grain of salt and continue on. Use it as fuel to get yourself going. So when it comes to getting gear, it can be a little bit confusing as to which piece of gear to get. Maybe you want turntables, maybe you want a controller, maybe you want CDJs and a mixer, maybe you want to do live performances. The best way to figure this out is to try everything out. Now, that probably sounds pretty expensive, but if you reach out to people in your community, you can usually find people with various setups for you to try out. Another way that you can go about doing this is to actually rent to buy or rent from your local music store. A lot of the times they will have options for you to rent to buy if you decide you actually really like that type of gear. Also keep in mind that if people are letting you try out their gear, that they're probably pretty into that specific type of gear. So try not to let them influence you on the purchase so much as give you some insight to the pros and cons to that piece of gear. One of the other things that you can do, because in your particular case, you know production, you could swap production, music, making learning sessions for your friends in exchange to rent their gear from them. Number 2, once you've kind of figured out what kind of gear that you want, you can start and should start practicing as much as you can. Maybe you're only starting off with 15 to 20 minutes per day and increasing that as you go, but definitely to keep that momentum, you want to make sure that you are taking the time to practice. Some other cool things that you can do in learning your gear is to go on YouTube channels like this one and check out all the cool functions of that gear. Some tips and tricks on how to use it better, how to use it more efficiently. And one of the other really important things in practicing is to record either audio and or video so that you can check out what you're doing, what is working, what isn't working, how you can improve, and use that to showcase your progress as you go and get better and better. Number 3, getting yourself out there. Now, this might seem a little bit intimidating, but there are a few ways that you can go about this to just initially get yourself in a position where people are getting to know who you are, what you do, and what you offer. So one of the things that you can do is you can help promote parties. This is definitely going to get you on the radar for promoters. They're going to really appreciate it. And then when you go ahead and start giving those mixtapes of yours, it's going to be a lot easier for them to think, yeah, of course I'm going to check this out. Look at all this other stuff that they've been doing to help me out. Supporting local shows is another really great way to get your name out there, especially if you're going to them and chatting people up, giving your mixtapes. Sharing your music online is a great way to make it easy for people to find you. But if they don't know that you're around in the first place, having those face-to-face conversations are going to be really helpful in getting your name out there. Start applying for festivals, for club nights. Some local city scenes will have opportunities for you to apply for opening slots, or maybe they have a special event going on and they want to showcase new artists. This is your opportunity to get yourself out there, to showcase your music, to let people know, hey, hi, hello, I'm here, I'm doing things. Pro tip, because you are also a producer, another great way to get your name out there is to get other artists to showcase your music in their mixes. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let us know what you end up doing in your career. What kind of gear do you end up buying? And send me some mixes so I can listen to them. If you have any Ask Kilma questions, send them via Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram so I can answer them. And as always, don't let no one kill your vibe.